Some of you are just going to be tuning in right now, and I just want to jump on here a little early because I want to make sure I have everything set up before we get on here and do a little chitty chat with Momma Dawn. So I'm going to check with her to see if she's ready before I call her. What's going on, Lethal? I'm getting ready to Roscoe. I'm getting ready to give Momma Dawn a call here. I might move my 8:45. My 8:30 video to 8:45 just because I know that this probably is going to most likely fly. And once it does, um, you know how it was when we was with Kara. So we shall see here in a little bit. But in the time for the time being, something went wrong. Oh, something would go wrong right now. Hold on. Well, I'm not telling you guys to hold on. I'm actually talking to the darn computer because YouTube thing just said internal server error. Something went wrong on YouTube. Let's see. Here we go. Let me see. Let me find it. I'm gonna try it again. You guys can hear me pretty clear. And Lethal, hopefully something is going on. This is so crazy. Of course, it would be doing this right now. Is anything going wrong on you guys' side? Because now YouTube is having an internal error. Try reloading the page. We're working hard to fix YouTube for this as soon as possible. Can any of you guys get on? Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can get onto YouTube on my phone because this is very weird. Glad I didn't just jump right on into it because it's not even. Well, maybe it's just a computer, but hold on. Let's try this again. That went by really quick, didn't it? Guys, I'm getting it again. I'm getting this whole error, a 500 error thingy. Something's wrong with the server. How convenient. How convenient. That's crazy. Now I'm trying to figure out how. Okay, let me see if I can do this. Well, I'm just gonna try calling her, y'all. We're gonna see how this works out. We shall see. Yeah, you said you loaded the main YouTube page fine. Well, hopefully you guys are gonna have some questions for her. Let's see how this works out. We shall see. What is going on? You sure none of y'all are having any issues? This is crazy. We might get something here. Can you guys hear that ringing? Do you guys hear a ring?
Hello?
Can you hear me, Momma Dawn?
Oh, where are you?
I'm at home.
I can hear you, but you're echoing. Hold on a second.
Why you have me on speakerphone?
No.
Really?
No, in my laptop. Was it making an echo? What's up?
What is going on, guys? Can you guys hear?
I was watching Extraction. It's good.
Oh, you were in the beginning of it.
No, I'm like an hour into it, where he finds out that the dad hired somebody else to come in and save him.
Yeah.
And what they'll pay him. Yeah.
Yeah. Was your husband watching it with you?
No, he's not here.
Oh, I was gonna say, because I'm pretty sure a lot of men like this movie because it's so rugged, especially the beginning fighting part. I mean, dude is a freaking beast in that part.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? Hey!
See, you can. That's right, so you can see them. There you go. Look, Roscoe, like, hey, Momma Dawn.
What's up?
That is so awesome. You guys finally get to hear Momma Dawn and talk to her.
Oh, this is so cool. Hey, Diana. Corbin. Did I forget anybody? Lola. What's up?
Welcome to my world.
You don't want to miss anybody.
Oh, yeah, it's going to happen. If it's like me, it's going to get somebody. You didn't say my name.
I don't even have my glasses on, so it looks even worse.
She got an excuse, guys. She doesn't have her glasses, so y'all can't blame her. There goes Sweet Pepper saying, hey, Momma Dawn.
Hey! Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. And I would say, hey, everybody.
I told them before we got on here, I was like, well, before we get off on the last chat, I was like, hey, make sure you guys can have some questions for her. That way you don't feel like you're doing that thing where you're like just breathing in the phone.
Well, yeah, I can talk. My mom used to say, you should have been a lawyer. I can argue, I can talk. Do I have any good recipes? I made some chicken and rice with cheese and some cornbread on top.
How's that go again? It's some what?
Cornbread.
You said chicken and rice?
Yeah, I put the cornbread on top. It gives it sort of a crunch. Yeah.
Wait a minute. So you like you make the, is it like, okay, so is it layered like there's rice and then there's chicken and then you sprinkle corn? I'm confused. Like, do you pour the wet cornbread on there and bake it like that, or?
I'll start at the beginning. First, I get my chicken. I tear it up. Whatever kind of, you can use canned chicken. You can use fresh, whatever. I use rotisserie. And then I put some cream of, I might turn this down. I'm still hearing myself. Cream of mushroom, cream of chicken, some cheese, and mix it up with some spices, whatever you like. And then I put that on the bottom, and then I have dressing made, and I put the dressing on top. And I bake it.
I heard that. Okay, now I see what you're saying. That sounds really good.
Stop being they're picky as I'll get out.
That's something. Is that one of your kids' favorite dish?
That's my favorite dish. That and fried chicken.
She black, y'all.
I grew up with black people. And they love chicken.
Yeah, I know. I love the story you told about your husband and him in the church.
I'm telling you, I call her my aunt. You know, her name was Louise. She made the best fried chicken you could ever eat. When she passed away, I cried so bad. And then we were all sitting at the table. We're like, we're gonna miss her fried chicken.
Oh, that was who was that? Somebody just said something to you that I told when it flies, as you can see, if you're watching this like I'm watching it right now, seeing the questions and everything in there. Roscoe said, ask Momma Dawn if he was alive, would she leave George for Conway?
Conway 20. That was my sister's man. I'm a George Strait.
No,
I love him.
She ain't giving up on George Strait, Roscoe. You might as well hang that up.
Oh, no, I love Conway's voice, but I never thought he was cute. My sister did. He used to come to Carowinds a lot. Carowinds was in Charlotte. And he used to come there, and she'd go see him every time he was there.
Wow.
He's like 11 years older than me.
11? Mm-hmm. Wow, so that makes her what, 120 what?
That makes her 36.
There you go. That is, I cannot get. I don't know what's. I can't get even. I can't even. I'm glad this live stream is stuck here because I cannot get back into YouTube. They saw my last live video and probably like trying to shut it down now. But no, here we go. Okay, I'm in. I'm in, folks. No worries. What is this?
Let's read a book.
Because I'm moving the video, Momma Dawn. I'm moving the 8:30 video to 8:45 because I'm pretty sure by the time we actually get to going into this, just like it was with Kara, it was flying. What is this playing in the background? Okay, there we go.
Not
okay.
me. I turned everything off.
Yeah, I know it's on my end. It's just that it's always those little ads or commercials that's popping up and yada yada peanut butter. But yeah, so let me see.
I'm looking for questions. Nobody's white or dark meat. I like those. I like wings and I like legs. Let's see.
Look at Carmen said, "Yay!"
I don't have cats. Oh, that's Nikki.
No cats, folks.
I have dogs.
That's right. She's a dog person, just like me. I like cats too, but I mean, my wife is. I think she's allergic to them, so can't do that.
Too.
Oh, really?
Oh gosh.
Like you get all stuffed up.
My eyes swell up, and I look like Big Bertha come up. And it's just...
Big Bertha. Yeah. Oh boy. Well, fire away, folks. This is your one and only chance. Bing, bing. You about to get out? Where you about to go to bed? You ain't doing nothing.
How big has my new baby gotten? He's still little. He weighs about 4 pounds.
What?
My dog.
Oh, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? So wait, you were pregnant?
He's
like,
black and white.
He's mixed, huh? He's black and white, huh?
Yeah. He's my baby. I'll sit there and I'll tell my husband, I said, don't he look just like me?
Diana said, Mama, so how did you get to know MRM?
I had surgery. I had a hysterectomy. I had cancer. So they took it all out, and I was sitting at home and found him on YouTube and just got hooked on it. I had a dog named Gizmo.
Gizmo, oh yeah, the Mogwai.
Yep.
There's Kara. Kara says, hey, Momma Dawn.
Sup, Kara? Alan? Carmen? Lethal? What kind of dog? He is a multi-poo.
You guys can hear it pretty clear, can't you? All right, LJ. We'll holler at you later. I know you're bored. I'm sorry.
Bye. Bye, LJ. Now, I have I'm guessing he's my husband's cousin. His name's LJ.
Oh, really?
You could be that LJ, would you?
Yeah, and LJ has a brother named CJ. So just think how we all kind of get like, wait, one of y'all J's. Momma Dawn, what state are you from?
In North Carolina.
She
Everybody
said
says I'm from Virginia, though. It's a country accent. I live in the country.
It's so amazing here. It ain't a Caroline.
Yeah, I live in the country.
Diana said something to you. I know you probably reading
I'm looking. Oh, I'm doing good. I've been healthy. I've been feeling great. Remission, yeah, for 49 days now. Favorite George Strait song? Oh gosh, that's hard. That's really hard. I don't know. I like The Chair. I will, Lethal.
No, I was in my Momma Dawn. I was letting my wife know that was you on the line. And you said, you talking to your mama again? Yeah, and all these, a lot of people in here, all of them had every time, like if it goes like 3 or 4 days without you being on here, something like that, everybody is, hey, what's going on with Momma Dawn? Have you talked to Momma Dawn? Hey Ty, what's going on with Momma Dawn?
You getting too late. I go to bed. I got so much beds when I take them, I'm like,
yeah, I know. That's what I told them. And you guys,
yeah.
And just to let, since we're in here, we are kind of talking about this right now. YouTube has rolled out a bunch of new stuff, and I swear to you, I'll be able to show everybody what it showed me. But YouTube tells me that everybody that's a part of this channel is on here at the max amount of time between the hours of 2:30 and 7 o'clock. And I'm posting like at 8:30. I'm like, well, no wonder. And so, I mean, I don't know if it's just evolving because how we started off being real late, but now it's showing that everybody's in there between those time periods, which is kind of scary that they can do that. But yeah.
Yeah, it's bedtime for me around 9 usually, but I took a nap, so I was like, well, I could try 9.
Dawn, you have my number. You can call me anytime, is what Lethal said.
Yeah, I've answered her.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Okay.
I know lots of people stay up late, but when they give you so many meds, sometimes they just mess. Then I'm on allergy pills, so that really knocks me out.
Wow. Yeah, I think I might just give it a try for a little bit though, because I mean, I'm serious though when I say this. A lot of us, you guys are like the OGs, and especially with everything that's going on right now, I think I'm gonna make it a little bit of a thing to where, since I mean my hours are really good at work, and I can get here and pop videos off, and I can start posting like from in between the hours of like possibly like 5 to 7 or even like 6 to 8 possibly, so it allow people across the pond to be here too as well. So
yeah, I go to usually, but like I said, I took a nap today, and that's why I was like, yeah, I can do it today. I took a nap. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
My dogs, we're outside. It feels good out here.
Oh, rub it in, because in Illinois and Missouri, we have not had spring yet. It's been like, I'm serious, my whole life, this has been like the coldest winter ever. That's why I wish I was still living in Florida.
I'm near Charlotte, North Carolina.
Who are you talking to?
Teresa.
Yes. Now you see, I love this because now it's like you get to learn like I learned, because I would just answer a question and people be like, Ty, who are you talking to? So now when I answer the question, I'm like, oh, Lethal, this is da 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 da, or I say, oh, Diana, I'm from da 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 da. So otherwise, folks are like, who's she saying that to? This is too funny because this is exactly how it was with Caroline.
Said, who are you talking to? I'm never on the phone.
Which one is it?
I hate talking on the phone sometimes.
Is that Alex?
No, that was Drew.
Oh, Drew?
Alex doesn't live here. Alex got married.
Oh, I know. I remember. Drew. Yeah, they told me you couldn't hardly get through the whole thing, but it was a good thing you actually got to see it, though. But that's the one that got busted dancing.
Yeah, Alex is a man, so we've caught him do some crazy. He's crazy. He's like me.
No, you just answered my question. I was going to say, where did he get that from? Because it don't sound like Pop Mitchell.
He might be worse. He might be worse. My son works for my husband's air conditioning company a while back.
Okay.
And they went to this woman's house, and they had Alex had the goggles on, and he had the pack on, the pack with the, I don't know what the things are called, the gases and stuff that goes in the lines of the
the Freon.
Yeah. Well, a woman walks up to the door, and he said, "Ma'am, we're here about your ghost." And I'm like, no, he didn't.
That is awesome. That's what I'm talking about. I would have a kick with him.
Yeah. His brother was like, what, Alex?
That is awesome. That's what I'm talking about. I'm on some stuff like that. He do stuff like what I do.
Oh, he's a man. We were going through Charlotte. He was about, I guess, 7. And around where we live, there's not a lot of people on the streets, streetwalkers.
Mm-hmm.
There was a streetwalker on the corner. We were stopped at a stoplight. And I said, is that a streetwalker? And Alex rolls down the window and says, hey, are you a streetwalker? I was like, I'm going to die. I can't go anywhere. I'm stuck right here. I'm like, I'm going to kill you.
Exactly. That's kids for you, especially when you do something like that. You're going to ask a question for you.
I was like, oh, God, we were just stuck. You know, I couldn't go. I was like, roll out the window, roll out the window. I don't go to Charlotte much. It scares me.
Someone asked if you were
used to my small town living.
About what is the population there where you're from?
Well, probably about 10,000 people.
Dang, that's it. God, man, you wasn't kidding. 10,000.
Yeah, that's probably, I might be stretching a little bit. I don't know.
Well,
but you know, there's a lot of people that come here from Charlotte because the school systems here are so good.
Oh, okay, good. That's good.
So they try to sneak in here to go to our school.
Yeah, I'm just kind of sitting here thinking like, if we make it there to come visit you guys this summer, I'm like, they definitely gonna notice if I come through. Like, we know who is this? We've never seen this vehicle before.
Oh, in my neighborhood, we have a woman that lives up the road.
Oh, Jesus.
We got a new car. And we pulled up and she said, I was just making sure it was you. She's one.
Oh, God.
Which is good because we've never had anything.
I hope
would happen around here.
If we able to make it there, Momma Dawn, I hope that she comes up when we pull up because I'm going to have so much fun with that.
I was like, that's my brother.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. I'm going to play all into this. Oh, I was adopted and all this. That's my sister. I'm getting ready to go see her. I ain't seen her in this many years. Of course, I'm gonna have my sons them holding cameras like we some production crew. I'm like, I'm the long lost adopted brother. We got separated when I was around such and such years old, and I've been looking for ever since. And
don't say you're adopted, just say you're my brother.
There you go.
Are you racist?
That's gonna be too funny to do something like that. I'll interview her before I even go in your house. Like, so do you have anything you want to say about me finding my sister I haven't seen in over 20 years? Just to see what she's gonna say. Oh, she's such a nice person. Da, 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 da. So that's gonna be. I hope she comes out when I'm there. That's gonna be too fun for me.
Somebody put population 891,000. Where do you live? Ed Garina, is that correct?
Yeah, Mr. Barrett, you said almost 1 million folks. Where is this?
Oh, look. See, I get nervous around too many people. I don't like people that much.
Well,
what people think.
That's Chicago. Chicago is about 2 million or more.
Yeah.
So you would think the population would be lower since all the crime is like ridiculous there. It's like we should be like at about how your town is about 10,000. About 100 people getting murdered every week. We should be way. But all these baby mamas keep having kids. Berlin
said 2,400 where she lives.
Whoa. Dang.
Roscoe, yes, I did. Are you talking about when they got inducted to the Hall of Fame?
Oh, Bridget. Oh, that means I gotta come dressed a certain way too. If I do something like that, I gotta come with some jeans on.
She would literally go online and look it up.
Yeah.
There was a guy, he didn't live in our neighborhood. He was walking his dog in our neighborhood. So she asked him his name, and she goes and she does one of those search things and finds out he's a pedophiler.
Whoa.
She started running him out of this neighborhood.
Well, perhaps I should look up some pedophiles in that cunt in y'all state, and I can come there and pretend like I'm his. What's your name? My name is Marco Jenkins.
You know, my daddy's name was Jerome Elmer. Jerome Elmer.
You know what?
Your daddy black?
I ought to come there with my rock and roll wig on while I'm at it too, just to be. Little Richie, son, shut up. My daddy just died. What? Careful what you say in front of Ty. Yeah, you're right. You right, Lethal. You better be careful, especially what you just messed up on. Mama Dawn, just trying to think of a song by George you haven't heard. Roscoe, Don't Hold Your Breath.
Lord, he's my man. We want to get married. Never leave his wife. Never leave my husband. We're running away together. He sounds better now in some songs than he did back when he was young.
It's awesome when you hear things like that about, as artists get older and they sing a certain way, like what you just said is like wine. They got better with age.
He did. He most certainly did. Well, make up your mind. Are you coming outside? Well, I don't care. My dogs keep going to the door and then back, and then go to the door and back.
They have to go, or they acting like they're not sure. Like when you say, okay, let's go, and then they're like, oh, no, okay, never mind.
I'm outside, and they don't know if they want to go outside or stay inside.
Oh, you're outside?
Yeah, it's pretty out here. It's like
awesome.
74.
I love hearing that you actually are up and walking. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm doing real good.
That's so.
Except for my allergies. My breathing's not great.
Oh my God. I'm so happy to hear that, Mama Dawn. I'm so happy to hear that.
Kenny Rogers, yes, I do. My sister loved him too. She went and seen him. He came to Carowinds also lots of times.
Do you ever come up the North or East Coast, says Kara?
Do what?
Do you ever come up the north, up the East Coast?
You talking about the beach?
I don't know exactly what she's talking about. She just asked, she said, Mama Dawn, do you ever come up north or up the East Coast? Maybe she's talking about around her way, New Jersey.
Oh, no. Mama Dawn don't go that far up north. We have some Yankees that live like at the end of our street, and they're so loud. She has a dog, and she's always hollering, "Baby! Baby!" And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I had a paintball gun, and I was going to shoot her with it. My husband would stop.
Look at Lethal. I already know where you're trying to go with that, Lethal. Oh, man. Mama D, have you been up the Jersey Shore?
No, hadn't been up that way.
I'm sorry, lethal and non-lethal just.
I'm sorry. Yankees around here are so loud. I have cousins that live in Michigan, and they're so rude. We were at a funeral, literally at a funeral, and she come up, and if I'm lying, I'm dying. She come up to me, and she grabbed me up my boob and said, "When'd your boobs get that big?" I'm like, seriously? We're at a funeral. What's wrong with you? They're rude and loud. My cousins are so loud.
Yeah, that is kind of true. That is true. The loudness. Do you know the difference between?
I lived when my son was in high school, and he was working at McDonald's, and I had a little bitty car at the time, and I had pulled up to the door because it was late at night when I was picking him up, and I didn't want to, have to look for my car. I pulled up to the door, and the drive-through, there was nobody in the drive-through, and my car was little. The woman in an SUV pulls up behind me, and she starts blowing her horn. And I'm like, seriously, you can't go. You can go around me. I have a tiny little car. You can see around it. I'm in my nightgown. I'm in my nightgown, and I said, "Lady, are you blind? Well, you shouldn't be blocking the drive-thru." I said, "There's no one in the drive-thru, and if you can't see around my little bitty car, you shouldn't be driving." And then she starts getting loud. She's a Yankee. So she starts getting louder, and I said, "You can scream all you want. It don't make you right." I don't know if they think if they get louder, it makes them sound like they're right. But, not.
Oh, my God.
I'm right. I'm always right. Come on, Bubbies.
Yankee is anything but a compliment here. Where is that? Where is here? Wow, I see Yankee as a compliment. Yeah, I'd say I'm definitely a loud person, probably, but that's not weird here. It's just animated. Says Kara. Yeah, I mean, that's amazing.
Well, see, yeah, we're not. It's not like we don't like Yankees or anything, but they're always in a hurry, and when we're out, everybody's laid back.
That's true.
And it's like,
that is
we'll
really,
get
really
there
true.
We'll get there. We're just not in a hurry to go somewhere all the time.
Exactly. I mean, I kid you not. It's definitely like that, and that's what was surprising to us when we moved to Florida. Is that I was just like, this is what I'm talking about, because on my mom's side, of course, they're Tennesseans, and that's how it is down there. But man, Chicago and up, man, I mean, it's a totally different world, man. Down there, like you said, everybody's just laid back, chill. Hey, we gonna get there. Don't worry, we gonna get there. Just hold on to your britches, son. That's how they are. And no, I gotta go. Look, we're gonna get you there. Don't worry, and they'll get you there.
Yeah, and they think a lot of people from, I guess, out west, California, the coast, and up north think calling my sweethearts insult, but there's certain ways you use it that's not. We just mean it, we don't know your name, so we're calling you by an endearment. We're not trying to be,
polite, the Southern hospitality.
Yeah, I mean, my kids to this day, I say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. Mm-hmm. That's just how we grew up. You disrespect your elders. You don't talk bad to your elders. You hold the door open for an older person.
That's right. I think that was one of the surprising things about whenever, also when I was working when I was in Florida, a lot of my patients that I had, especially the ones that were teenagers, even the ones that were pediatric, when I would ask them a question like, does it hurt here? No, sir. It just was so weird to me at first, like, because I felt like sir was only for somebody like of a, older, like in the North, it was more like we call sir, it was like
if we don't
seniors.
know you, we call you ma'am, sir, sweetheart,
son.
Honey.
Yes, I heard son all the time. Like they'll talk to me about something. In Florida, they would say things like, hey, have you ever had grouper jaw? I'm like, no. Son, you don't know what you missed. And I'm like, what is this? That's the way I understood it, though, because like I said, my mom is from Tennessee. So when they came off like that with their son, I'm like, I know it. That means grouper jaw meat is really good then. Or
yeah, and the South has this way about insulting people, but it don't really sound like an insult. I don't know how they, we do it. But my mom, she's world's worst. She'd tell people, she said, she might not can help she's ugly, but she could have stayed home. Well, that's just mean.
Your mom was roasting people on the side. That's not, I said, but she could have stayed home. Dang.
We went to a shower. When we left, she says, oh, that baby was so ugly. Bless his heart.
Yes.
Bless his heart. Don't make it any better, Mama. You just called it a baby.
No.
That's a baby. And she said, but Dawn, that just wasn't right. That just wasn't right.
I hear it right a lot, especially if they're talking about somebody that's like slow. That boy ain't right. It's like, I'm like, what do you mean? Yeah. I'm like he wrong for what he didn't know. They like up here, he ain't right. I'm like, so it was so cool learning all that.
That's what would no, you ain't right. I'll say you ain't right. Just kidding with somebody sometimes. But
right.
Yeah, when they have that, But in my family, we have some people who's a little, I guess you'd say, ain't right. Literally ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
They're funny. They're funny. They're so funny. They're sweet. They're sweet as all get out. But they ain't right.
No, just wrong. Like talking about an ugly baby. Like my wife don't think that ugly babies exist. And I say it all the time. Yes, they do. Some people, I mean, it's like you just said, I had this conversation with some coworkers. I was like, now be honest with yourself. You know good and well that a person had to, if you look at your child, you know good and well your baby is ugly. And it's like, and when people say things like the baby is cute in their own little way, they're telling you your baby is ugly. So,
my husband says, he was talking about one of my son's girlfriends a long time ago. He says, well, she's pretty in her own way. Far away.
Saying that baby is.
I was like, that ain't.
He's saying that baby is ugly. I'm sorry. Just, man, that baby is ugly. Or they just point out things about the baby that is cute, like, oh my God, look at the little cute shoes. Your baby is ugly.
I mean, Go ahead, Bridget. What's the translation?
Hey, Life with Aircrafts. You're never late, Robert Lee. Awesome. You was watching Extraction. Momma Dawn was watching it too, Robert.
I was too. That's really good. I got to that part where that little boy said, "You gonna leave me out in the street?"
Yeah, I know.
That's when you called. I don't know why you put no caller ID. I know your phone number.
Right. Well, what it is, Momma Dawn, it's I know you know my number, but it's the software. I'm actually calling you from a software thingy-majiggy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's why it showed up private. Like it's not me calling from my phone. It's this whatever this software they have me mingling with right here is the thing that it is. So I just press a button on the computer.
At first, I was like, "Who was it?" Because I was in the middle of that. And I was like, "Who was that?" Because I get these calls all the time, and I'm like, "How do they call me? The same people from 15 different. This is the Marriott Hotel. We'd like, please stop."
Right. It's almost like if you'd answer the phone, I'm like, "Hello, I'm calling you back to the credit card. You need to give me your social security number so we can get to the credit card." Like, hang up.
I can't stand it. I remember that. I mean, my town's so small. I remember the first time a Spanish lady started working at McDonald's, and we couldn't understand what she was saying. I mean, most people can't understand us. So she can't understand us, and we can't understand her. Never got our orders right because we can't understand each other.
That was a disaster waiting to happen. Is what that was.
Yeah. Don't put them in the drive-thru, please.
I would like a hamburger dough with French fry doughs. No. Else drinky dough.
Do you like action movies, older movies, silent movies? No. I like all kind. I love movies. Horror movies is probably my favorite.
I keep hearing some rippling sound.
I like watching movies like Extraction and stuff like that where they're kicking butt. But I took a self-defense class once. This is the truth. This has been a few years back. And I come back and I had bruises all the way. I had broke my pinky. I had bruises all over my hands, my knees, where I was knee in the back. My knees were swelled up. My husband said, "You're not going to hospital, cute." I was in the back. You wouldn't think I could get beat up, but I did. That bag beat me to death.
By the bag, huh? That's bad. It's like I thought it was about self-defense. It seemed like you kind of wasn't defending yourself.
I didn't. Yeah, I'm not. I'm kind of tiny bones, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
I try to do something like that. It don't work out. Like when I go to hit somebody, you say, "I wound up hurting myself for it."
It's not for you. It's just not for you.
I like to think that I'm big and bad and tough, but I know better.
Oh, so you more like the little chihuahuas?
I can run my mouth, but somebody goes to hit me, I'm running. I'm gone. I'm not a fighter. Yeah, Kara, big old butthole. Butt bone, I'm sorry.
What? Like what? just slipped out.
Well, I've read it too fast.
Apparently. Says, "Momma Dawn, before I miss out, it was great hearing you and stay happy and safe."
If I got a call from the president, I don't know. I probably think it was a scam too. Like, why would he call me? Really? Seriously?
I need some of those.
I think it was my brother.
I need some of the rice, chicken, and cornbread. That's why I'm calling you.
Come on over.
And a Diet Coke.
When I laugh too, so I have to be careful.
Yeah, I heard it when you did it. When you said butthole, I heard it. I heard you do it then. So yes.
Yeah, buddy.
My mother-in-law in the background talking to the TV.
Not to talk as Southern as I really am, because then you might not understand me.
No, I love it. You sound like the folks in Florida and my people in Tennessee. I'm just from all over.
It can get bad. I overpronunciate words. Like.
Yeah, see, I like like.
DVD.
I forget it was some theater.
Put that DVD in.
Yeah. It was some movie that's coming out. Me and my wife always laugh at the preview. I don't know if you guys seen it. It's like, it shows like a black woman and like an Indian guy. They're like dating and like, I don't know, they were going somewhere and they jump into a taxi cab. And like a guy jumps into a taxi cab claiming that he was a police officer. He like runs this guy down. I don't know if y'all seen the preview for that. But anyway, there's a part in there where like they're both being tied up. And this girl's like, you know, she said, you either get this horse or you can get this grease thrown in your face. And dude looked at the woman, was like, I don't want grace in my face. So she was, we always do that to each other. I look at my wife, we both go, I don't want grace in my face. I love it though.
My friends actually, because my family is more country, they grew up in the mountains. My friends that I grew up with would say, what did you say again? Because I say ice and cheer. And I overpronunciate. That's when you grow up country. Now I'm talking country.
Like I said, hearing you though, you sound like a lot of my folks in Tennessee, and you definitely sound like the folks in Florida. Definitely. I was talking about being big. MRM, did you change the time? Yeah, Lethal. I changed the time on the first video to 8:45. I told you it was gonna go fast. Look, it's already 8:40. 9:40. Mama Dawn's time. She said, Diana said you sound a little Texas too. Like Matthew McConaughey.
Texas.
Yeah, Texas, where we do a lot of barbecue. All right. Barbecue. Big horn, long horn. Like get the bulls around like here.
Charlie Daniels.
Get the bulls around here. I'm here for the music, says CSA Keno.
My husband, when he talks, he's even more country than me.
Oh, really?
It's terrible. Yeah, he'll say, it's terrible. It's terrible.
He sound like Charles Barkley then. Terrible. They're terrible.
It's terrible.
His name ain't Terry, it's Terry.
Right under our house.
His name is not Terry, it's Terry. We're Terry. I would love that. That's awesome.
Erica.
Momma Dawn, what state are you from? You answered her. Okay. Nikki 66 says she loves the softness in your voice. That's the Southern way.
Thank you, Nikki.
I think I heard your dog bark.
That was my son coughing.
That was your son coughing?
Yeah.
He coughs and bark? No, I'm just kidding. Y'all ought to hear me. Wonderful Southern drawl. It's not the same. I'm thinking we're hearing a Southern drawl right now.
My husband, like I said, we used to argue who had the worst accent. It's him, not me. He said, we had a skunk get under our house, and it woke us up in the middle of the night. My husband's walking through the house with a scented candle going, it's terrible in here. It's terrible. It's terrible. I can't breathe. It's terrible.
Black Southern drawl is different, though. What? What's a black Southern drawl? You talking about the race, black people? Exobot, where? I don't know where you from. Well, see, there's a white Southern drawl and then there's a black Southern drawl. I think there's a Southern drawl period. It depends on what side of whether you're in North Carolina or Tennessee or Florida, all of them kind of got there what I call like a dialect almost, but it's not based on race though. So.
Yeah, it's whereabouts you are in North Carolina or Tennessee, or because we all, like, if you go up toward Raleigh, they talk kind of Yankee-ish, if you ask me.
Well, see, there you go. Katie B, how you doing, sis? Welcome. Yeah, like what you just said, and like I told them, sometimes like your type of the way you talk Southern, you can tell that yours is more of a laid back. But the ones that are Southern like you too, but they're more high stress, they are fast. Like they would. Oh my God, I was getting ready to go down there to the store and I sat there and I saw this dog. I was like, oh my God, I am not walking past that dog. That dog looked like he would sit there and bite somebody's face. I'm not walking past that dog. You know, you got ones just like that. And I'm like, I'm sitting there like,
we call it a hunter's fight.
Like, hey, woo. I have a Long Island accent, not to be confused with New York accent. Yeah. You know what's really cool is that when I go and visit places where I end up having patients, they can't tell where I'm from. They're like, you sound like you from somewhere everywhere. Then they ask me, am I military? I'm like, nope. It's like, well, you got a little Southern, a little Yankees, you got a little accent. We cannot tell exactly where you are from. Some of your words, you say y'all, but then yet you say yous guys. And so, yeah.
Oh, my cousins will come down here and they'll talk so fast. And I'm like, I don't know what you just said. You want to slow it down.
Mm-hmm. You ought to hear my mother-in-law.
Tell me. They say poke instead of back. And they call it pop. And I just say Coke or whatever it is you're drinking.
Oh, wow. Wait. Time out. Wait, you actually say Coke for every drink, Momma Dawn? Like, that's something my grandma on my mom's side would do.
If I have Pepsi in my fridge, I'll say, you want a Coke?
Okay. Yeah. But okay, so you don't say like, hey, do you want an orange Coke or a purple Coke or a red Coke? Because that's something my grandma from Tennessee, that's what she would do. She'd be like, give me a red Coke. Like, a red Coke? Everything was a Coke. So I didn't know if that's what you meant. Like, everything was a Coke.
I say, like, I don't know. I've never really thought about how I say it. I'll just say, you want something to drink? Well, I got this. Usually that's how it happens. But my cousin will say, you want a pop? You want a pop?
And you hit him. No. And then
I can't do accents. I really can't. I've tried. I can't do them.
Have you guys heard of Scott accent talk? What? Have you guys heard of a Scott accent? Talk about hard to understand. What's a Scott? Or a scoot?
Well, me too.
I don't know what she's talking about there. I don't know what that is. I'm actually have a
she calls it whatever the drink is. I do too. Do y'all have sun drop up north?
Sun drop?
Yeah.
Oh, Scottish. Okay. I can understand Scottish people pretty good.
I can't do. If I try to do a British accent, it's hilarious. It's not good enough.
Jesus. Katie B, I'm talking to Momma Dawn is what we call her here. She's one of the OGs on this channel. One of the first people. She is the first person I ever actually talked to on the phone. I'm not talking about talking on the phone right now. I'm talking about when I started my YouTube channel and I was calling people, talking with people about certain things. She was the first person I ever called and talked with.
Seriously, Berlin, you've never heard of sun drop?
Where's Berlin from again?
I don't know. Where are you from, Berlin? Are you from Berlin, Germany?
Right.
We used to get RC colas and a moon pie.
You like moon pies?
I know, she said the same thing. Lola, what's up, girl?
Wow.
Oh, I get the moon pies and heat them up in the microwave and put ice cream on them.
Damn.
That's the only way to eat them. Oh, yeah. Get some ice cream, put it on the moon pie. Oh, that's good.
Moon pies. I I felt that when somebody offered me a moon pie, it was like giving me the bottom of the barrel of the good things. I wanted the Debbie cakes and the ho-hos and the. They gave me a moon pie. I don't want this moon pie. I'd be mad, slamming it down. I used to be mad about that.
Well, you didn't eat them right. You got to heat it up in the microwave with some ice cream. Then you taste the chocolate and the graham cracker. It's like a s'more.
Oh my gosh. You like moon pies, babe? No, I hate them. Momma Dawn said she would warm it up in the microwave, let it get kind of melted, then put some ice cream on it. You ever thought about like melting it down and put it like in between like a graham cracker, like a s'more? I guess that's the same thing, right? I don't know. I used to be mad about moon pies. Nikki says she hopes you keep feeling better, Momma Dawn. You are a pure delight to listen to.
Yeah, y'all have food. It's time for the other one, ain't it? Come on.
Oh, that's what Letha was saying. I'm reading it right now. MRM is time. So we can ready to go to the 8:45 video.
All right. I'll talk to all of y'all later.
All right, Momma Dawn. It was lovely hearing from you, sis. Absolutely lovely hearing from you. Even though I hear from you again. I'm saying that on behalf of everybody else. I text you and stuff all the time, but it's still good to hear from you. You know what I mean?
All right. Bye.
Talk to you later, sis. All right, folks. I'm going over to the 8:45 video. All right. We will see you guys over there. Mansi Anya Mebataya. Mebataya Sikeyamo.